Hello class of 24, welcome to the introductory video for your freshman orientation. Kind of crazy way to start, I know. My name is Mr. Berg and I'm your principal here at Clay. I've been an educator for 13 years in South Bend, 2 out of district. My first year in South Bend though, I started off by subbing around the district, mostly latching on at Navarre. My first full teaching position then was the following year at Washington, where I spent 4 years as an English teacher, then Riley for 4 years as an English teacher. After that I moved into administration, where I was an assistant principal at Adams from 2017 to just last year. So I'm really excited to be a Colonial. I'm a guitar player. I was in the marching band growing up. My wife's an art teacher, so I'm really passionate about the arts, so I'm excited to be a part of the Fine Arts Magnet. Over this set of videos, I'm going to take you on a tour around the school. We will meet some of the important and dynamic people who will be helping you along your way through the next 4 years. So let's get started. Buckle up. I'm going to put the shades down and enjoy the ride.
Good evening and welcome to Clay High School's Back to School Night video series. I'm Principal Chris Berg and I'm here with you from the auditorium, the heart of our Thespian Groups program. If you look to the left of me, you'll see some of the awards we've collected each of the last 2 years. Just this past year in 2020, we were awarded the Indiana State Thespians Award, and last year we were awarded we won the regional competition. So we're really excited about those things. And in each of the last 2 years, we've also collected awards from the Indiana State Thespians for Best Ensemble and Best Tech. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to a few people who will be important to your success here at Clay, share with you what my vision is for the school, and offer a few tips for success for this year and during your high school career. First, I would like to introduce our assistant principals. Ms. Boyd is the assistant principal for sophomores and juniors, and Mr. Smith is the principal for freshmen and seniors. Ms. Henderson is our director of counseling. Ms. Serino is our counselor for students with last names A through G. Mrs. Buddha is the counselor for students with last names H through O, and Mr. Hummer is the counselor for students last name P through Z. Our new social worker is Ms. King Harris. Obviously, we are wandering into unknown territory this year, and while there are innumerable challenges we will face, the needs are still the same. We have to build significant, meaningful relationships with students, teachers, and families. I don't know if there's a more important goal for us than to create those meaningful connections. If our students look back at high school and say, I loved my time at Clay because the adults in the building cared about me, they gave me the best possible experience and education, and they believed in my success as an individual, I will feel like we accomplished the greatest metric by which any school may be judged. We will further seek to build that community and student connection by improving our communication and social media presence. As I learn more and more about Clay, I keep on hearing that Clay is South Bend's best kept secret. I would like to improve that presence so that parents, community members, and students can share in our great accomplishments of our students and our teachers. For instance, we have a graduate who is touring in a Tony Award-winning musical and another who received an Emmy Award for his work on a documentary on sustainable farming. A little bit more recently, one of our graduates completed high school with 37 college credits. We had 3 students just this past year in the class of 2020 graduate with their associate's degree. Our students are doing wonderful things in the classroom, on stage, in performances, and in an athletic competition. We want to make sure that those stories are being told and that Clay students are being celebrated because we're very proud of them. We want to provide the best learning experience possible for Clay students. And while this year is going to be a little bit tricky, we're asking teachers to connect with students both live, synchronously, and asynchronously so that students can receive as close to a live experience as possible. To prepare for this school year, over a quarter of our teachers spent a week of their own time attending the EdTech in the Bend EdTech Conference held in South Bend, which hosted over 800 teachers worldwide. We had the second most teachers in attendance of any South Bend school, bested only by my home elementary school, Monroe. Great job, Monarchs. This year, a large part of our focus is making students aware of their academic progress and data. Students should know how many credits they have, how many credits they should have to be on track to graduate, and how to check their progress. Our goals are more process-oriented, so our goals this year is to set up regular senior cohort meetings with our counselors to check the progress of our seniors, and to implement systems of support that will help not only seniors overcome those final challenges, but for all kids along their educational path. We will know if we've been successful with these items if we see improvement in our graduation numbers, with the goal being over 90% of our students graduating. In the next video, we will focus on the skills for success in e-learning environment, earning your credits, and establishing a clear understanding of where each individual student should be at the end of each semester and year. So let's hop back into my desk, and I'll take you to another part of the school, and we'll keep this rolling.